Good evening, geeks and geekettes. Welcome to KEMN Radio, your number one late night Sultry Comic Talk show, where the villains are venomous and the heroes do that. I am your host, Raymundo Saratoga. And on tonight's show, it's June. You know what that means? It's Pride Month. So we're going to be talking some DC Pride. Oh my. There's a new direction for the Punisher. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well. Ezra Miller is back in the news, and this time he's signing some Flash merch. Oh my. I wonder how everyone feels about that. I don't know. That boy's got some nerve in him. And of course, we're gonna go over some Spider-Man Across the Universe reviews. Did you get a chance to see Spider-Man yet? Miles Morales and Sony may have another hit. Let's see how that goes. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means? Warmer weather, skippier clothes, lots of hair flips. Oh my. What do you have plans for this summer, ladies and gentlemen? You guys have any big plans? Let me know. I'm gonna hit the beach, show off that body. I plan on going to the beach myself, showing off this luscious hair. Gotta let it down for the summer. Got a little trip to Mexico and I gotta show my fans almost all of the goods. Not all of it, just the good parts. Gonna go out to Puerto Vallarta, have some tacos. waiting for those tacos. It's all about the tacos. Checking out the beach in Yalapa, Sayulita. Get a little culture in too while I'm at it. Enjoy some structure, some architecture. Enjoy the sun in another country. Oh my. What vacation plans do you have this summer? Anything exciting, let me know. Are you the kind that likes to plan, or are you a rest and relaxation type of person? Either way, it works. Oops. So like I said, it's June, which means it's Pride Month. Happy Pride to anyone who celebrates out there. Love is love. No matter where you're at. People say collect what you like. In the comic world, but also don't forget to love who you love, because no one can change that, baby. So for everyone and anyone that's celebrating Pride this month, how are you celebrating it? Got any plans? Living in the Bay Area. This is the capital of the LGBTQ plus community. That's right, San Francisco has the parties. And you know who else be celebrating? DC Comics, that's right. This is a comic book show, so let's talk a little bit about some comics. DC Pride is back again with a brave and bold and whole new collection of stories starring DC's fan favorite stable of LGBTQIA plus characters, many of whom will find themselves in thrilling team-ups, the likes of which you've never seen before. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy to the extreme measures to get a little alone time, but there's nowhere on the planet Crush can't crash. Oh no. Crush, what are you doing? John Kent gets a comprehensive course in dark magic when John Constantine sicks a golem on him. Ooh, sicks a golem on him. And Tim Drake and Connor Hawk learn that there's nothing more awkward than reuniting with an old friend after you both come out. And one of you was indoctrinated by the League of Shadows for a while. Oops. What's going on here? Sounds conflicting. Circuit Breaker struggles to stifle his powers after the Flash of Earth 11 leaps out of the time stream and knocks them both into another dimension. And just how far would Flashlight go to honor his lost love? All these stories and many more in DC Pride 2023. Oh man. There's an anthology. This anthology also includes an introduction by Phil Jimenez and a parade of pinups by Babs Tarr, Maria Lovett, Brandon Stein, Noah Dow, Travis G. Moore, and many more. Oh my. So many things going on. That's insane. Now here's a big one right here. This is after some changes to this character, Marvel's making a shift in this character's world. This is I don't know. I don't read Punisher, but I know there's a lot of fans out there. Marvel's The Punisher has a shocking new status moving forward. This includes spoilers for Punisher number 12 from Marvel Comics. This is according to comicbook.com. Marvel is confirming the character would be dropping his signature logo and even firearms. Fans thought something was up, and after many years of the Punisher being embraced by certain types of fans and his logo co-opted by many wondered if Marvel would do anything to try and distance the character from these things, or maybe even remove him from the public eye altogether. Well, with Punisher number 12, the character's decade-long war finally comes to an end, and he may be officially retired for good. In the final issue of The final issue of Punisher saw Frank trying to battle not only the High Priestess of the Hand, but hold off the Avengers at the same time. Naturally, things don't go how he wants, and he ends up without the Hand powers and captured by Earth's mightiest heroes. Oh snap. What went on here? In a 2-page epilogue at the end of the comic, we find out where the Punisher is now, and it ties into Jason Aaron's Marvel history. There's a page. The page shows off the desolate landscape of Weird World, the alternate universe with a deadly fantasy setting that Aaron revived in the Secret Wars Battle World. Here in Weird World, however, the Punisher has found a new purpose, finding and saving the young children of Weird World, acting as a protector instead of a Punisher. When asked what to call him, he tells the kids, Frank. It's all worth noting that Frank is seen once again wearing his new symbol and not the old one. Sounds like Marvel's trying to move away from a certain direction, like they said. Punisher was an anti-hero that a lot of people enjoyed reading about, but now his adventures sound like they need to go in a different direction because it doesn't sound like Marvel wants to be associated with any side, if you know what I mean. What's going on, Lady Fantastic in the house? How you doing tonight, Lady Fantastic? And welcome to Sultry Comic Talk. I'm your host, Raymundo Saratoga. And we're talking comic book news of the week. Hope you're having a wonderful night, Lady Fantastic. Thank you for showing up. Seems like Ezra Miller's back in the news. Ezra Miller's autographing the Flash movie merchandise and DC Comics. This is a comicbook.com exclusive. And it looks like the Scarlet Speedster's slowing down to sign autographs. Comicbook.com can exclusively reveal that the Flash star Ezra Miller is the newest autograph exclusive at Celebrity Authentic, an autograph authenticity company providing fans and collectors with certified memorabilia. Miller, who uses the they-them pronouns, will participate in a private autograph signing session in July to personally hand-sign a selection of photos, posters, comics, Funko Pops, and send-in items tied to DC's Flash feature film, the anticipated blockbuster racing into theaters June 16th. As Miller reprises their role as Barry Allen, the fastest man alive from 2016's Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice and 2017's Justice League. Do we even care? Oh my. I don't know how anyone feels about this right here, but I don't know. I know DC's tried to keep him at arm's length during the press and promotion of this film, and it looks like they're letting him out a little bit more by doing this autograph signing. Looks like pre-orders for the genuine autographed editions are now open at the Celebrity Authentics website. Head on over there if you're looking for some authentic The Flash merchandise signed by Ezra Miller. Are you looking forward to this film? Is this one of those things that you need in your life? You want a little bit of Ezra in your life? Is this something that you want to watch? See, lot of controversy around Ezra Miller. I know it's been holding a lot of people back. However, word around the river bend is that the movie is actually good. Many people have chimed in already saying that the movie is one of the best things that have come out this year, and you know what? We need good movies because it's been a while since we have a solid superhero movie. Other than Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse, which came out this weekend, and we're gonna get into that. But are we the winners? Are us fans the winners of this one? Because it sounds like we're gonna have some solid movies heading our way this month, beginning with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and then The Flash, Transformers, Barbie. There's so many things happening in June. Oh my. So let me know, geeks and geekettes. Are you looking forward to watching The Flash? Are you gonna wait for it to come out on streaming, or are you not watching this whatsoever? Let me know down in the comments below. Is The Flash on your radar? I don't know, seeing Michael Keaton in a tight bat suit again sounds interesting. And newcomer Sasha Calle as the Supergirl. We're getting, sorry, this is what I'm happy about. We're getting a Latina Supergirl. We're getting a brunette, short-haired Latina Supergirl, and I am all about it. Oh my. If it wasn't for Ezra Miller, I might actually want to watch this one, but again, that's my opinion. Want to hear yours? Are you excited for The Flash? Or will this be a hard pass? Let's take a look and see what else is coming up. Any Mark Millar fans out there? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think it's Mark Millar. It's Mark Miller. You know who he is. He's got all those crazy comics out there. All of those crazy comics out there. Any fans of Nemesis? Unfortunately, I didn't get to catch this last iteration of Nemesis, written by Mark Miller, drawn by the luscious Jorge Jimenez, and his art style. Oh my. I missed out on that. But here's a little tidbit right here. The film for Nemesis, the rights might revert back to Netflix, as they have the rights to everything Nemesis, and if the WB doesn't do anything about it, Netflix just might. And I think this might be our entrance into the Miller world. What is Nemesis, you ask? Well, Nemesis is Mark Miller and Steve McNiven's 2010 twisted take on Batman. Instead of Bruce Wayne suffering a deep tragedy and becoming Batman, Miller's wealthy protagonist instead responds to his emotional losses by using his resources and training to become a psychotic terrorist, a la the Joker. Now, The Nemesis is a movie that's been in development limbo for a decade now, 20th Century Fox throughout the 2010s, but with Tony Scott and Joe Carnahan both being attached to it at different points. After production, hope stalled out. The Nemesis film runs are acquired by Warner Brothers in 2015. And that's where they sat ever since, and it was 2021 when we last heard the update that promising young woman filmmaker Emerald Fennell was coming on board to write the script. Since then, there's been mostly radio silence on what is happening on the Nemesis film, and if it stays quiet for another year, WB will lose the film rights, and it could revert back to Netflix. I don't know about you, but I think Netflix has a pretty strong run on things like this. I thoroughly enjoyed the Charlize Theron movie. What was that called? Let me look that up real fast. Old Guard, the 2020 movie, The Old Guard by Image. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a fantastic movie. Absolutely loved everything about The Old Guard. I thought it was a great movie, and I'm kind of want more. So if Nemesis goes back to Netflix, I have full confidence that they'll be able to do something solid with that property. Has anyone read the latest Nemesis comics by Mark Miller and Jorge Jimenez? Let me know down below. What did you guys think? Is it worth the pickup? Should I go back and pick up a solid number one? Or should I wait for the trade and just read everything in one shot? I do have the original Nemesis run. Absolutely loved it. I want more of it. And since Jorge Jimenez won for Best Artist on the C-List Villains podcast first annual comic book award, I think it's probably worth the shot to maybe pick up a 9.8. But you let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Is that something I should do, or should I just wait for the trade? And finally, before I end the night, geeks and geekettes, let's take a look and see what people thought about Spider-Man Across the Universe. Have you guys seen this movie? Have you had a chance yet, ladies and gentlemen? I saw it last night. Tomato meter is at 95% with the audience score coming at 96. This is not one of those movies where there is a discrepancy, a big disconnect between the critics and the audience. It seems like everyone is in agreement with Spider-Man Across the Universe. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some things right here. Let's take a look at some critics' reviews. Maggie Lovett from the Millennial Falcon Reviews. Spider-Man Across the Universe is one of the most ambitious animated features to date, and it excels at that ambition. From the character growth and exploration to the new introductions and dazzling universes, it has something for everyone. Oh my goodness. Well put, Maggie. Well put. Matthew DeKinder of Matt's Entertainment. What takes Across the Spider-Verse to the next level is the way it takes advantage of the medium of animation to deliver a visually spectacular feast for the eyes. Tanya Lamb of Lola Lamb Chops with beautiful animation, exciting storylines, and the messages about friendship and destiny. Spider-Man Across the Universe levels up as the must-see movie of the summer, and we're not even in summer yet. We're almost there, and they're already saying that this is the summer blockbuster to watch. Oops. Sidhat Adlanka from the joysauce.com. It's a dazzling first half of a film, leaving its story in suspended animation thanks to an unsatisfying conclusion that feels less like a cliffhanger and more like someone accidentally sat on the remote just as things were getting interested. This person hated the movie, but that is a great way to explain what I saw. Someone accidentally sat on the remote as things were getting good, and honestly, I think that's a good way to put it, because they hit pause at that one moment where you're like, oh, what's going on? And then credits. The movie felt like a very long build-up to something. The movie felt like it was trying to tell you something. For 2/3 of the movie, I was not sure what the plot was. I'm not even gonna lie, but because the animation was so good, the voice acting was so good, the world building was excellent, it was a marvel to watch. And then you find out what the story and plot is, and boom, everything gets twisted upside down for all Spider-Man fans, and even more so for those Miles Morales fans. And honestly, I'm talking to you guys. What do my Miles Morales fans think about this movie? That you are the people I want to hear from. I want to know from the person who read Ultimate Fallout number 4 and has not put Miles down since. I want to know from the person who bought the Miles Morales Jordans. I want to hear from the person who played the Miles Morales Spider-Man game on the PS5. I want to hear from my Miles Morales fans out there. What did you think? Because the twist towards the end dropped my jaw, and I thought it was placed perfectly. As you can tell, I obviously absolutely loved Spider-Man Across the Universe. And I will say this, it is my favorite comic book movie of 2023. It took 6 months before a solid comic book movie was released. Is there a shifting of the guard? Did Sony make up for their past transgressions with this masterpiece? Here's my thing, though. This is what I want to bring up. Was it Sony's idea, or was it the studio behind the making of the movie and that producer's idea? I don't want to give credit to Sony unless they came up with this idea. I want the credit to go directly to the writers of this movie who put together a masterpiece. And if you haven't seen Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse yet, I urge you, almost beg you to go watch it. I watch a lot of anime. I've watched Studio Ghibli movies before Studio Ghibli was a huge thing here in America. I will probably say this, greatest animated movie of all time. However, this is part 1 of 2, and I think that's where they messed it up. Because if part 2 doesn't hit as hard as part 1, this may drop in the rankings. But if part 2 hits, and it gives us the perfect ending to the perfect plot twist, then these 2 movies could actually go down as being better than Infinity War and Endgame. I said it, and I compared it, and I know it's almost blasphemous to say, but you know what? If they can pull it off, then it can be pulled off. Oh, let's take a look at these top critics. Josh Flanders from the Chicago Reader. It's hard to follow up such a success, but Across the Spider-Verse, the second of a planned trilogy. Oops. I don't know if that was a little bit of a spoiler there. Takes the action and the story to the next level and may just be a superior film. However, another top critic, Mr. Nicholas Barber of BBC.com, what once seemed brain-bangingly original sound seems overly familiar. He hates life, doesn't he? He gave it a 3 out of 5. That's not a bad score. I wouldn't give that a bad score. Damon, ooh, I like this name. Damon Fudge of KCCI Des Moines, Iowa. Let me put it this way, no matter how much you think you might be, you are not ready for Across the Spider-Verse. Well said, my friend. Well said. Well, that's it for tonight's episode of Sultry Comic Talk here on KEMN Radio. I am your host, Raymundo Raymundo Saratoga. Thank you for joining me this weekend, geeks and geekettes. Make sure to follow E-Man's World of Geek for more videos on pop culture and comic book community. And don't forget, go back and watch his 350 subscriber announcement giveaway video for your chance to win a couple of autographed comics. Some sexy ones in there too. And for your weekly dose of shenanigans and whatnot, head on over to the C-List Villains podcast, new episodes live on their YouTube channel, and also catch their podcasts on iTunes, Spotify, and wherever you catch your favorite podcast. And I'll be seeing you, comic fan. Have a fantastic weekend.